this video, I'm going to talk about tests of infant intelligence. There are 3 that you should be able to recognize, and we'll go in depth in class on why these were created. Do they actually predict anything at all? That sort of thing. So the first test you should know about is the Gesell assessment of infants. This was really the original intelligence test for infants, and the name of the score you got for this was the developmental quotient, DQ. And so this was an overall developmental score that combined subscores in the following areas: motor development, language development, adaptive skills, so how well you can figure out a situation, personal social domains. And so these all combine to form your developmental quotient. Again, the first type of intelligence test. That's Gesell. The next one to know is the Bailey scales of infant development. And the current version is the 3rd, so we call it Bailey 3. And this has 5 different scales. This is going to measure cognitive skills, language, motor, socio-emotional, and adaptive. So basically it's the same as Gesell, but it adds in this cognitive element, and that's all you need to know for it at this point. And then finally, the last one to know is the Fagan test of infant intelligence. And this one is different than the other 2. There's no separate domains, subscales that it's divided into. This is really going to look at information processing abilities. So it focuses on the infant's information processing abilities. So the way it does this is it studies recognition memory, how much the infant recognizes a certain object. Is this something that it has seen before, or is this something that the child has not seen before? And the way that they do this is they see how long the infants look at new objects versus familiar objects. And if you remember from the previous chapters, that's determined by their visual fixations to the novel stimuli. So they look at how long they look at something new versus something that they should recognize. If it's something they've been habituated to, if it's something they're used to, they're not going to stare at it as long as a novel, a new stimuli, something to which they have not been habituated. So by looking at length of visual stares, they're able to figure that out. So the Fagan, information processing, Bailey, 5 subscales, Gesell, the original one, 4 subscales, everything the Bailey measures minus the cognitive component. So those are the 3 infant tests, and again, in class we'll go over, do they actually predict anything? Should you be measuring infant intelligence? All those messy implications.